Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, Jorge Linares, 134 pounds even. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 69 inches. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. He's 140 pounds even, 5 foot 8 inches tall. El Nino. Josh. We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Words are cheap. It's the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. The Tartan Tornado is down.
Didn't he block that though? I don't know what that was about. Bro, it's fucking mean for sucking like this.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for
The
tonight's
fuck?
match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Counter punch got him clean. Let's talk about Taylor in that lap. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble.
Yeah, he got it, bro. I don't know what. He just blasting through me.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking for?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Misses. Missing with that jab. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. So They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full power because I know his legs are strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, that's the people that make the history of our sport.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Looking to land the hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than ever.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's perfect stuff.
Punch, counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Just misses with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Linares in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak it, hey, Linares is in some... The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nobody home with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. One punch could change anything when these... Code red time for Josh Taylor. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Linares. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Counter punching. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you come in and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out.
Oh my God, bro.
Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Do you believe what we're seeing? You don't want to trade shots. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through is willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Didn't land that jab. Not a lot of punch punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence. No, they just very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
The Venezuelan is rocked. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of it.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him the chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now.